Hey Leo Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you, see what you need to hear today. 3 cards. You have love, romantic feelings, mutual attraction. Someone has feelings for you and focusing on love. Alrighty. That's nice. Some of you could be getting flowers, or maybe you recently have. Or like a heartfelt message, text message, or phone call from someone that's got you smiling today. You have a health checkup. Take charge of your health and schedule your annual checkups. That's a reminder for some of you. Get your blood work, get your regular routine checkups, right? Mammograms, pap smears, whatever men get, because I don't know. Heart health. Let's see. Some of you may need to refill some medication. I'm seeing a lot of pills here. It says get a reading. Use divination to understand your desires and path. Well, you're doing that right now. I see the moon card. You could be on the Cancer, Leo cusp, have Cancer, Pisces in your chart, or be dealing with a Cancer or Pisces. All right, so love is showing up as surviving, barely hanging on, living paycheck to paycheck. Burnout is knocking on your door, and no savings with limited resources. Somebody here could have more than one job. Like some of you have some side hustles or something like that. And still it may not be enough. Or this could be a person, maybe this is the person that's in love with you. Somebody who's not financially stable or something. We'll have to see. What's going on with your health? Self-image. Somebody could be getting a consultation. Somebody could be getting a consultation for like a cosmetic procedure or something like that. It says improving your self-image, focusing on what you can change, superficial confidence and insecurity issues with health checkup. Or maybe for some of you, this is an emotional or mental health checkup. Okay. Looks like she got a nose job, a facelift. But like I said, you could be thinking about doing something like this. Maybe there's something you don't like about yourself and you want to fix it. You want to change it, rather. I won't say fix it because it's not broken. All right, so when it comes to get a reading, you have third party. Others interfering in your business, possible love triangle, too many people involved, or someone is watching you. So some of you could be concerned about masculine energy to feminine energies here. So it could be that you're one of these women. You could be the man dealing with 2 women, or take it however. Maybe it's 2 men and 1 woman, even though this is masculine energy. So there could also be a person getting a reading trying to look into your business, because it says others interfering with your business getting a reading. Maybe a third party is getting a reading, or maybe you're getting a third party, or you're looking at this because you're in a third party situation and you don't know what to do. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have music. Music can heal wounds that medicine cannot touch. Somebody could be a musician or just listening to a lot of music to heal. You have mountain, obstacles and challenges, possible delays, patience needed and requires perseverance. That's Sagittarius energy. You got marriage here and you got birth. Ooh, I told y'all the other day some of y'all gonna be getting pregnant, getting married. Okay, you'll have a daughter. Somebody might be having a girl here. You got happiness, feeling happy about your life. An incident that made you happy, a smoother ride through life and feeling on top of the world. Some of you could even be going through, maybe you're in love with someone and both of you are financially, going through something, but you're getting through it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, love might be the only thing that makes you happy, both of you. Like, this could be the thing that's the glue holding you two together, is that you do love each other, but maybe financially there's some hardships, Ultimately, love wins. Mountains do represent obstacles and challenges, right? Music could greatly benefit you. Maybe a lot of acoustic music, folk music, high vibrational music. Don't go listening to like Mary J. but something that makes you feel positive and optimistic and like you can accomplish. Go listen to India.Arie, somebody like that, somebody that encourages people to keep it on. All right, so this says attracting a long-term partner, marriage life, attracted to a married person. That could be the third party situation, or new partner may be divorced. And then we have birth, new opportunity, starting over, reinventing yourself, or the birth of a child, idea, or project. That's the Empress. And then happiness says feeling happy about your life. Already read that one. All right, let's see what's going on here, because happiness is the sun. That's you. I don't know why when I do y'all readings, I always hear music, soul child, love. He's a Virgo. If some of you on the Leo Virgo cusp or dealing with a Virgo, because literally I think that happened the last time I read for you all. I heard that song. And it's playing in my head again. Oh, maybe because the first card out was love. That would make sense. Okay, what's going on with love? At first, you didn't mean. Ooh, you got the Emperor. And you got a lot of Empress energy on the table. So the Emperor does talk about promotion, leveling up. There could be somebody in your life who wants to take really good care of you. Divine masculine, could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. Somebody who feels like they want a stable connection with you. But I feel there's a but. And let's see what that is. But this could also be a married man. So let's see what's going on. Somebody can have romantic feelings for you, but maybe they're with someone else and that relationship is barely holding on. And maybe there's a lot of burnout or some kind of financial aspect that keeps them there. The Star. This is optimism, faith, healing. I want to encourage anybody here that's going through financial ups and downs. It's about to turn around with the Star. This is some kind of light at the end of the tunnel, a glimmer of hope. This Emperor could even be a hiring authority. But the Star does talk about loving again after heartbreak, after a tower moment, after a divorce, a breakup, a separation. And the Emperor coming in with love, with the Star, is a divine masculine coming in to heal you, to help you to heal. You can only heal yourself, right? But being very instrumental in helping you to heal. An Aquarius or an Aries. What's going on with surviving, barely hanging on? You know what this could be also? Some of you are attracting this very stable masculine, and maybe you're financially insecure right now. Wow. I'm seeing like a wardrobe change. This masculine that's coming towards you feels like a big deal. The Emperor could be anybody. He could be somebody in construction, politics, law, because he does represent law and order. He could be an entrepreneur. He could literally be anybody, but he is someone that comes in and gives you, look at the blueprints. He's coming in with some structure, some discipline. This is husband material, okay? This is the big daddy of the tarot. This is all 4 kings in one. So this person is stable. The kings represent authority and stability over their suit that they govern. So the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the King of Cups, emotionally stable, financially stable, mentally stable. And also when it comes to their passions, they're not overrun by like being undisciplined, right? They got some DICK discipline. They got some, if it's a woman, some, y'all know what I'm saying. Her body part discipline, like they know how to control themselves. What's surviving though? I feel like this is a masculine that comes in and puts some money in his wallet. Like, you see how she's holding her wallet open like she has nothing in it? Well, the Emperor's going to come in and put money in there. He's a provider. He's a protector. What's going on with the surviving? So this could be for some of you. The Ace of Cups and the Justice card. Yeah. Like I said, putting some money in there. This is somebody that's bringing balance to your life. Meeting you halfway. Ace of Cups is a new love offer, y'all. But the aces do represent potential. So I do feel like for some of you, what's happening here is that you do feel, I don't know how to say it. You want some level of balance, right? You want some kind of harmony when it comes to your finances. But I do feel like you might be, you're full of hope. You feel hopeful, but at the same time, the aces are just potential. They're the possibility of something. So you could feel like you have a lot of great ideas, or you feel really inspired, but maybe you don't see the fruits of your labor. Like you get up, you go to work every day, you show up, you do what you're asked to do, you go above and beyond all of that. But at the same time, you may not be seeing that show up in your bank account. The Justice card means that something is coming into balance, though. And the Ace of Cups is new potential, it's inspiration. I really do feel like for some of you, this new love is going to be changing the trajectory of your life. And if you're already with this person, then, you know, you could already be seeing evidence of this. What's going on with your self-image? I also feel like you can't pour from an empty cup. You know, you see how the water is kind of dripping out of the cup here. Y'all might not be able to see it, but this is water here. This line here represents some of the water dripping out. Some of you have big hearts. And maybe Spirit is telling you here not to overextend yourself. If you know that you can't, though you may be a person who likes to be there for people, don't do that if you know that you can't. What's going on with the self-image? Some of you could be getting some blood work or some pre-surgery, pre-operation. I don't know what you call it. Like before you get a surgery, you have to go and get blood work and all of that stuff to make sure it's safe for you. But it could be a cosmetic procedure. Somebody could be getting fillers, Botox, something done to their teeth, veneers, or any kind of work. The Three of Pentacles. And that gives me like a second opinion, collaborating. So again, it's like a network. I see a network of doctors. You have the Six of Wands. Yeah, this could be for some of you. This is your card, Leo, Jupiter. And this does talk about being in the limelight, in the spotlight. So maybe somebody does want to do something to change their appearance because they are going to be in front of the camera or something like that. Or maybe just the pressure from the attention that somebody gets. Maybe on social media. Maybe somebody pointed out something and it made somebody insecure here. I don't know. Six of Wands is about pride, though. Being supported. The Three of Pentacles is about being supported as well. You can have a good team of doctors, or some of you are paying for some top-notch surgery. The Three of Pentacles does tell you to identify and eliminate the weakest link, though. That's one of my messages when I see this card. But it does talk about a learning curve. So I don't know if some of you are just doing some research on doctors and you're trying to figure out who you want to do your surgery, but it feels like you want the best of the best when you get the Six of Wands. And maybe it's because of your image, you know. What's going on with this health checkup and self-image? The Ace of Wands. I feel like you're going to do it because the Ace of Wands is inspired action. So something is inspiring this. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. This is you. Okay, wait. Too many cards jumped out, y'all. Some of you can have a friend or multiple friends. Y'all could all be getting surgery. Is that a thing? What's going on with the Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands is Ten of Swords. And you see how this person is laying on their stomach. And it just makes me think when the girls get the BBLs, how they can't lay on their backside. And the swords can represent surgery. Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. This is going to be maybe a little bit, it may sound a little far-fetched for someone here, but just hear me out. Because I'm getting a message here. This feels like it might be a little bit ego-driven if I can be honest with y'all. Right? Because the Six of Wands can sometimes be ego. And I'm just hoping, I don't know if anybody needs to hear this. I can't tell y'all what to do. Do whatever it is that you want to do with your body. But I'm just hoping that somebody is not like feeling pressured to fit in, because like I said, the thing about the BBL, that's just what I get, because I've seen girls like vlog when they get their surgeries, and everywhere they go I saw a girl laying down in the back of an Uber because she couldn't sit, and I'm just like, oh my God. Oh Lord. I mean, and this does represent bleeding out or something like that. Maybe somebody recently had surgery and they need to go get a checkup if you're having like a setback. Because the Ten of Swords can be some complications regarding health or whatever. But I was just going to say, like, if you get surgery, get it for yourself. Don't do it because you feel pressured, or maybe somebody betrayed you, like a sexual partner or something like that betrayed you. And maybe, you know, it's a chick that had a bigger booty or something like that. And then you put this pressure on yourself to try to look like that. Because the thing is, let me tell you something. People will cheat with a person with a cardboard booty, okay? A chalkboard booty is what I meant to say. They don't care. It could be flat, it could be round, it could be wide, it could be narrow. People cheat because they want to cheat. So third party situation is showing up as the Six of Pentacles. I see this as given to two people. Wow. Taurus moon, 6 years could be significant. And then the Page of Cups. Some of you could suspect that somebody has someone else if you don't flat out know it. But if you do know it, you might be feeling a bit naive in a situation, like you feel like you're on the outside looking in. Or maybe you're the main person in this person's life and they have a third party. But maybe you still feel like, I mean, who wants to be in that situation, really? Who really wants to be in that situation? You know what I'm saying? Because the Page of Cups can be naivete. So you can feel like somebody's trying to pull the wool over your eyes. But the Page of Cups is someone who is intuitive. And it does talk about a fresh perspective. So for some of you, there could be a person here even that hasn't made a move on you, but they are married. So just keep that in mind, right? Because it does say here, attracted to a married person. And the Page of Cups could be having a crush on someone. But the Six of Pentacles is like breadcrumbing. So I want you to pay attention to this. Like, this person is getting breadcrumbs, and this lady got a whole basket of bread. Do y'all see that? So yeah, I don't like that at all. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio person. What's going on here? If you meet someone or you recently met someone and it feels so good, but at the same time you got your reservations because either you know there's someone else or you suspect there is, get to the bottom of it first. Because a lot of y'all are right. What's going on with the third party situation? The Nine of Cups in reverse. I got a story already. Alright, Nine of Cups in reverse does talk about feeling miserable. So somebody could be in a miserable marriage. Could be very unhappy in that marriage, but they need, it's like, rectify that before you bring me into it, buddy. Okay, Pisces, Jupiter. Maybe selfish. And then the Page of Wands, yeah. So again, I am going to give y'all fair warning, and this is only for those of you who feel this way. I'm not saying that you have to, but if you are dealing with someone and you do feel like there's something a little sketchy about them, I feel like you're right. Page of Wands in reverse is a heartbreaker, and it does represent somebody who's like really into you, but it ain't going to stay that way forever. Because like I said, they could be bored in another connection, unhappy in another connection, and then as soon as things smooth over with the wife or the husband or the main person, they run back to them. Or let's say you are the wife or the husband or the main person, they might cut that third party off, but then when they get bored or something, they'll go back to it because the door is always open. So yeah, you cannot make that up. Make this up. The Seven of Swords, sneaking away from home, cheating, being deceptive. Aquarius moon, yeah, I don't like that at all. That's a con artist. Okay, so let's move to this more positive energy. We already dealt with this stuff here. Don't want to keep talking about that. When it comes to music in the mountain, what is this about? Music in the mountain is the Sun in reverse. Leo, that's your card. Somebody could have lost a child, or maybe had a miscarriage of some kind, or just could have a blockage. The Sun in reverse can talk about blockages, creative blockages, or blockages between you and another person, or distance between you and another person. Maybe that's what the mountain is, the obstacle between you and someone. Literal distance or emotional distance. Somebody could also have some kind of cosmetic surgery and did not like it, and maybe is thinking about getting it fixed. You get what I'm saying? Like, got botched a little bit and like, okay, let me get this fixed because I don't like it. So somebody could be getting like a, I don't know, corrective surgery. I don't know what you call it. The Temperance card here. Yeah, things are coming into balance. All right. So if you are feeling distant from someone, there will be a reconciliation, but it's going to happen in divine timing. Some of you have a soulmate here. You could also be healing, recovering from a surgery for some of you, the loss of someone that you really, really loved. Wow. There could be a particular song or some kind of music, even a genre of music that is significant to this person. This is Sagittarius and Leo energy. It says patience is needed, and you get the Temperance card, which is about harmony and patience, balance, doing things in moderation, moving at your own pace, and getting back on your feet. So if you have gone through some kind of unhappiness here with the Sun in reverse, a loss, or something that just hasn't felt good, It's about to be, there's like this balance being restored to your life. You got the Towers here. Scorpio, Aries energy. You could have the Tower more. You got a lot of majors coming out here. What's going on with the marriage and the birth and the happiness? Because now the happiness returns. So you had the Sun in reverse. Then the Temperance card comes to say, hey, we're going to recover from that, right? And then you have happiness here. So what's going on with the marriage? Look, Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Cancer Moon. With the Chariot, overcoming obstacles. Some of you, your marriage is going to be saved, or your relationship is going to be saved, or this is somebody coming in to save the day, okay? Could be a Cancer person, or just Cancer season before it's out. What's going on with the marriage, the birth, and the happiness? The Eight of Pentacles, something is a work in progress. This is slowly cultivating a relationship here, and it is somebody that will be playing for keeps. Could be a Virgo for some of you. Remember I said music soul child is a Virgo. Nine of Wands is showing up with the birth. Yeah, there could definitely be some like PTSD from a loss of a baby or something like that. It could have been a baby girl for some of you, or some of you are going to be giving birth to a baby girl. Others of you, you have ideas here, projects you want to work on, but maybe you're struggling to get it off the ground. Maybe you feel like your back is against the wall. No matter what you do, you just can't get it going. I was saying this to Taurus because they got the Eight of Pentacles. You could be perfecting whatever your business is, okay? This woman looks like she's coming up with some kind of potion, and she wants to bottle it up and sell it, right? And she already has some back here on the shelf. But I was telling Taurus that this card is about, okay, I already have my base, right? So my base might be that I make lotion. Let's just say I make lotion, and I have a specialty making lotion from, I don't know, some kind of hypoallergenic lotion, right? And made from all natural products. But now I want to add some essential oils. I want to take it up a notch. I want to add, and I come up with a niche. I got cotton candy flavored, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what she's doing here. But maybe you feel like it's stressful, it's strenuous, and understand it doesn't have to be that exact scenario, but just something here that you are struggling to get done. Now, it fell under birth. And I said that somebody here could have lost a baby or had a miscarriage, or this can even represent a, you know, termination of a pregnancy for some of you. That could be what it is for you as well. I don't know. But the Nine of Wands does talk about being the wounded warrior. So it's kind of giving me a storyline for some of you. I have children, and I had C-section babies. And, you know, a lot of times when women have C-sections, they can have scar tissue that can create problems if they have another baby. And, you know, these are not things that we know as lay people, but I remember my doctor telling me she couldn't do my surgery, so she referred me to one of her colleagues. And she was saying that the woman was like, I only take on people who are not going to be a risk because they're not my patient. And my doctor was like, well, no, she said my insides were beautiful. And I'm like, girl, that don't sound right. She was like, no, I mean, you heal really well, and you don't have scar tissue. You got very minimal scar tissue. So you're an easy person to operate on. So anyway, I'm saying that because the Nine of Wands can be being wounded, being scarred, or something like that. For some of you, I don't know, maybe you even have a scar or scar tissue or something like that from having a baby. Maybe that's what you want to get fixed or changed. But this is saying that you could be starting over or reinventing yourself. So maybe you have come as far as you can in some particular way, and you're about to change your what do you call it? Strategy. Yeah, change your strategy. But the birth of a child or idea, somebody could just have a high-risk pregnancy. Maybe you're just high risk. Maybe some of you have had previous complications in the pregnancy, or you have health issues that make you a high-risk pregnancy. What's going on with happiness, though? Because this ends well. Happiness is here. The Four of Pentacles. Oh, Capricorn energy. The High Priestess and the Moon. Cancer and Pisces. Feeling happy about your life, an incident that made you happy, a smoother ride through life, and feeling on top of the world. Well, you might not be able to explain why you feel that way, but there's something here that you're holding really, really close to your chest. Four of Pentacles, the High Priestess and the Moon. You're keeping your happiness to yourself. So a lot of this is because, I don't know why, it feels like you're staying to yourself. You have marriage here, but it's showing up as the Eight of Pentacles, meaning that it's something that's in the works. So a lot of you will end up married if you're not. If you are already married, I feel like your marriage will be healing if it's going through ups and downs. When it comes to the birth thing, I'm like hit or miss with that, because I do feel like for some of you, you could be trying to get pregnant again. Maybe you had a complication and you have a new opportunity. Maybe somebody's going through in vitro. Maybe that's what the health checkup is. The High Priestess does represent a secret pregnancy, and she is connected to the feminine reproductive system. Some of you might be finding out you're pregnant and it's going to shock you, because you're like, you think you can't get pregnant or something, but you can. You're going to have a miracle baby if this is your story. For some of you, this may not play out until the next 4 years, though. I feel like it's going to be a process. Maybe even a surrogate for some of you. You could be exploring that option, because I see the High Priestess as a surrogate mother. So you could possibly be doing something like that, and maybe that's what you're keeping close to your chest. Wow. The Death card, the Five of Pentacles, and the Empress. You cannot make it up, y'all. Queen of Pentacles is fertility as well. So you have some level of fertility, whether it's physical fertility or something to do with your money or something like that. This is pregnancy. Look at her holding her belly. The Empress represents a strong, as well as the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. These are all like the steps on the way to being the Empress. So like I said, some of you could be wanting to have this baby, wanting to conceive, but maybe you have been having issues. You've been feeling like, you know, a victim of your circumstances, or like something's been unfair. And maybe, like I said, you lost a baby here. This is giving me like cutting the cord, like when a baby is born. Some of you can end up having a Scorpio, Taurus, or a Libra baby. All right, y'all. That is what I see for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment if anything resonated. Some of you also with the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and then I just looked over here and it says cook more. Some of you need to maybe take a look at what you're eating. It says reduce the urge to eat out and cook more meals at home, because the Queen of Pentacles is domesticated. She does represent someone in the kitchen that knows how to heal people through her food. For some of you, that's your ministry. That could be what you want to do professionally, or you just maybe need to do it when it comes to yourself and your household. Taking care of the needs of your child, your children, yourself, your spouse, through food. Maybe that's what you're reevaluating here with your health and your self-image, okay? All right, y'all. That can also help you to conceive if that is something you're struggling with. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. See y'all next time. Peace.